Libra. My name is Audrey Alison, and this is your April 2014 forecast for the month. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means so much to me. I have to jump in here because this month is extremely intense. So on the 5th of April, Venus, your ruling planet, moves into Pisces in your 6th house. Venus is exalted in Pisces, meaning she's able to do her most beneficial work in this sign. Now, each planet governs a certain astrological sign, meaning they have planets or signs that they rule, but they also have signs where they're exalted, where they do their best work, and where their detriment is, the opposite of that, where they feel restricted and confined, and they have the fall to that detriment. So there are astrological, astrology 101 here. We're having a little tutorial. So Venus being exalted in Pisces, going into your 6th house, is an amazing placement for you to establish a workout regimen, to take care of your health. The 6th house governs health, work, 9 to 5, your daily routine, how you structure your day. So you might find a beautification and a loving, harmonious feeling about your days, and Libras need that. Libras have had some tough times, some intense times, not tough, intense. So this will be a beautiful placement for you. On April 7th, Mercury, the planet of communication, goes into Aries. This is in your 7th house of relationships and marriages or partnerships or business partnerships. Mercury is going to join Uranus in this sector, okay? So what this means is Uranus, the planet of sudden shock and surprise, who meets up with Mercury, the planet of talking and writing and speech and study, in the 7th house of relationships. You could suddenly communicate with a lover that you haven't in a while, or you could suddenly want to study your relationship or study the facets of it. If you're not in a relationship, Mercury could bring one to you, at least a partnership of some sort. It could be a business partnership if you're involved or interested in that, but it also means, your significant other to come. So Mercury is very quick. He's a very speedy, the quickest planet. So he's transiting again in 2 weeks, so he could quickly just bring someone of interest to you and then say, hey, I took care of bringing him or bringing her. You do the rest. So if you're into it, manifest that. If you're not, cold shoulder it. On the 14th of April, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and change and death, very intense planet, retrogrades. Pluto retrograding at 13 degrees Capricorn will affect your 4th house of home through September 23rd of 2014. Now what this could mean a lot. Pluto retrograding in your 4th could bring change in your home regarding a rebirthing of the home, getting rid of things that no longer suit you. Pluto governs Scorpio and the 8th house of death and transformation. So you could be getting rid of old, dying equipment in the home, or going through things that don't suit you. You could change locations through now and September 23rd. Pluto wants you to transform the area that it touches, and him retrograding could be just a slow process. Don't blame yourself. It's planetary. Take your time with the change coming in the home, and by September, end of September, you'll see some progress there. You'll see how far you've gotten, Libra. On the 15th of April, there is a full moon lunar eclipse, the first of 2 eclipses that we have this month. This is 25 degrees Libra in your 1st house. Listen to me when I say you want to really slow down on the 15th of April, even the 14th and 16th if you can manage it. But those of you that don't have a tremendous schedule, it's really best to lie low when an eclipse falls in your 1st house. You might feel some anxiety, you might feel unnecessary pressure or burden. Please breathe through that and go to a movie all day. Go to your happy place. Go somewhere that you love. Go to the, I don't know, the beach, the casino, someplace to keep you active, or out of, keep you active, but out of the chaos. Okay. You need a slower schedule when eclipses occur. They will bring change. You could find a change in yourself, your personality, your ego. You want to develop something. Okay, with that sixth house affected, you could really want to change up your physique and keep your health in order. Okay, you can't forget about you. You're the only thing that you have, ultimately. Okay, on the 19th of April, the sun goes into Taurus like it does every year at this time, from the 19th to the 20th of May. Taurus is your 8th house of this Plutonian energy, of this death, regeneration, rebirth, change, transformation, shared resources, and wills and inheritances and estates. You can, okay. On the 19th, you might get information when the sun starts to shine in this sector of resources that you're due or owed to you through either the death of someone or taxes or estate taxes coming through at this time. Pay attention to that. That could start around the 19th, but could also carry through the entire sun phase of April, which is 4/19 through 5/20. Now, on 4/20 and 4/21, this is where things get cuckoo. We have something called a grand cardinal square in the sign, which you are a key player. I really want Libras to just go on some sort of mental and emotional vacation, vacay, through this last 2 weeks of April, because we have an exact grand cardinal square forming in the sky. You are a cardinal sign. We have cardinal signs in astrology, mutable and fixed signs. Libra is a cardinal sign, as well as Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. Here are the planets that are in effect during this square. Uranus, who is stationed in Aries, Jupiter, who's stationed in Cancer, Mars, who's retrograde in Libra right now. Okay, that's what's going on with you. That's why things are like, why am I redoing this 100 times? And why am I getting so damn aggravated about it? That's Mars. Watch your driving, too. And Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Those are the four. This is what's going on in the sky right now. 13 degrees away from each other is Uranus in Aries, Jupiter in Cancer, Mars retrograde in Libra, and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Jupiter is opposing Pluto, and Uranus is squaring Pluto. And you're one of the key players. So this is affecting your 1st house, your 4th house, your 7th house, and your 10th house. The most important houses of self, home, relationships, and career. So it doesn't get more poignant than this. And this is April 20th and 21st. If you could literally not drive and lay low and just block out the world at that point, it'd be for your benefit. Did anyone hear that person just walk behind me and like growl like a cat or do a kind of weird noise? Or am I just hearing spirits now? Anyway, you really want to watch yourself during that time, because it's just going to be intense, okay? And you don't need any extra pressure. You've been feeling it a lot lately. So mental vacation and emotional vacation on the 20th and 21st, okay? On April 23rd, Mercury goes into Taurus in this 8th house again. It's like you can't get rid of this 8th house. There's change coming, and it's best to go with it, because on the 29th, well, let me just say something else about Mercury in this 8th house. You could be communicating, studying, speaking, learning about making a change, about the loss of someone in your life, the 8th house of death. You could be wanting to rebirth and start something fresh in this area and talking to people about it. Also, You could want to study the dark, mysterious, secretive aspects of life and the world. You could find that you're reading more books about mysteries and just intense, deep, mysterious works. It's just the eighth house is a dark house, but you've got a lot of action there. So it could be on your mind. Your own will, your own preparation of your own life is on your mind a lot, getting things in order in that area. On the 29th of April, we have our second eclipse. It's a new moon solar eclipse. This is 8 degrees Taurus in this 8th house again. There is change coming in this 8th house, Libra. So it's an intense time for you. And you could learn of someone's passing at this time. You could also... Eclipses will eclipse something out of your life that isn't necessary. So if you're in a situation where you're sharing resources with someone and your money's combined, or you have a joint account with someone, or you're responsible for someone else's resources, this will come to an end at the end of April. You'll finish your duties or responsibilities with that and just wipe your hands clear of that energy. Let me pull some cards for you, because these are long scopes because of serious activity we have going on. 2 eclipses, a grand cardinal square. This is like 13 exact degrees from each other, 4 major planets. It's just unheard of. Well, not unheard of, but just very rare. Let me see what we have. The 6 of Wands. This is honor, respect, accolades, things, awards coming to you that you're due, recognition. You should feel proud of yourself, Libra. You've had it tough emotionally through some of these transits, especially during this 8th house affected so much. Please be kind to your heart. Give yourself your own reward. I think you'll be receiving them from others. You'll be acknowledged for all of the stuff that you've accomplished and everything that you've managed to get rid of and change. Let me pull another card for you, and then I'd like to use my astrological deck. Ooh, the Lovers. The Lovers represents Gemini. Gemini is not active in this chart, but it also could mean a decision, the duality, the 2 lovers, the choice, the decision. What am I going to keep? What am I going to throw away? What am I going to work with? What will work with me? What will work against me? As a Libra, you have that dichotomy as well, the scales, the decision-making, the balance. The Lovers card might mean that literal love is coming into your life to uplift you, but it could also mean that you're making a decision about who to keep and who not to keep. So the power is in your control there, Libra. Always is, anyway. Let me pull an astrological card. I received some emails about where these suckers went, so I brought them back out and see what's up. Leo. I love this card. Leo is your 11th house of friends and groups and organizations. So what this could mean, Libra, is that you're relying on friends and friendships to get you through these changes that are ahead in April. You have a good support team around you, and from the vibe of this card, I'm getting that they're offering you some strength that you might not have all the time. Leo represents the lions and the strength card in the tarot as well. So you have support when you need it and where you need it. So don't forget to ask. All right, Libra, I love you, and I will see you next month in May. My name is Audrey Alison. If you'd like to book a reading with me, I'm at audreyallison.com. I read all through the week, so get in touch with me. I'm also on Facebook at Audrey Allison, Astrology and Tarot. Have a sweet day, and I'll see you in May. Bye.